Welcome back to the show, America. And a new segment I like to call, How Has the American Citizen Failed This Great Nation? And here's how. I was just talking to my wonderful partner, and we were discussing, when is it acceptable to talk about politics? You don't talk about politics at work. You don't talk about politics among your family. It's either, oh yes, I yes and agree with what the Democrats are doing, or I yes and agree completely with what the Republicans are doing. There is no middle ground.
No room for discussion.
There is no room for discussion. It is a complete echo chamber. I have been in political chats on Discord and other social medias. They are not political chats. They are echo chambers. Why are you talking about Republican ideas? Because there is more than one way to crack an egg. There is more than one way to discuss a topic.
Yeah.
I think we all agree racism is bad. I think we all agree bigotry is bad. If you're a legitimate racist, well, I don't know what to tell you. If you're a legitimate bigot, well, I'm sorry. You're probably in the minority on that one. If you are in a setting where you can discuss these very difficult, very controversial topics, such as the right to wages, the right to know what your coworker is making,
which we do already have that.
And you know what? Your lovely employer likes to retaliate against you.
Even though it is illegal to do so.
When I was working at the hospital, they're like, "Oh, raises just came out. Don't tell people how much you're making." I turn around to her and say, that statement is against the law.
Correct.
So, Americans, stop failing this nation and talk to your neighbor, talk to your friends. Bring up politics. I challenge everyone to bring up politics at the table. It may cause problems, may cause fires. You know what? If people are having controversial topics such as the right to housing, I don't see that as a controversy whatsoever. If people are willing to discuss the fundamental flaws, ask them, what is a fundamental flaw that you see from your perspective? Because reality is perspective-based.
Absolutely.
If it's a simulation, it's a simulation. But you know what? It's a simulation you can individually control. You are each admins of this simulation. You are each stewards of this great nation. Start acting like it.
You are all Neo!
Every single one of us are Neo. Every single one of us has the capability to influence the world in a way.
Right.
I'm not saying you will all be doctors. Not everyone needs to be a doctor. Not everyone needs to be an electrician. Not everyone needs to be a business professional. Everyone needs to have a little bit of skill in everyday life. Everyone needs a little bit of skill on how to change a tire on a car. Everyone needs a little bit of skill on basic wiring for a house. You know, how do you change a light bulb? I know people that legitimately do not know how to change a light bulb. It is not hard. Or some people are incredibly gifted with the tedious things.
Hell yeah! Autism brain, activate!
Some people are gifted with the ADHD side of things. Absolutely. Huzzah! Yes, ADHD is one of the best tools in your toolbox, or it could be the end of a terrible day, depending on what happens. But, again, if you understand yourself, you can understand, if you understand yourself in its totality, and if you understand the circumstance that you're going into, failure is impossible. There's a reason why doctors generally do their best. They have as much knowledge as they have. But they can employ so many more tools, so many more implements, so many more methods on the back end for the admin side of things. You know what hospitals run on? Admins, administrators. They have a network and a team of individuals working for everyone's benefit. If you don't know, if a doctor doesn't know something, the vast majority of doctors will go consult their colleague.
Absolutely.
That is my soapbox for the day.